see that my child's thinking brain is offline. They must be feeling unsafe right now.
I tried so hard to help my child feel safe, but nothing seems to work. Why do they feel so unsafe?
Today we will share with you some tips on how to awaken your child's best self with a sense of felt safety.
Let's talk about it. Hi, we are Jarrett and Luisa with Built on Rock Parent Coaching.
Imagine your child's best self, the way they are that makes you overflow with parental pride. Maybe they're calm or articulate or empathetic or creative. These are all functions of the upstairs brain.
Now recall a moment when your child was far from their best. Maybe they were in the middle of a tantrum. They were lying, maybe stealing, maybe fighting with a sibling or a friend, maybe arguing against you. These are all symptomatic of the fight or flight response, the downstairs brain taking over.
Wouldn't you love to be able to lead them from their worst to their best? What if we told you that you can?
How much would you be willing to sacrifice of yourself for your child in their next breakdown to bring them from their worst moment to their best self?
Thanks to the way God designed our brains and our relationality, this is totally possible. Before we tell you how to do this, we need to cover a few more facts from the brain. Last time we talked about how the fight or flight system hijacks the rational part of the brain and how dramatically that affects our ability to think, learn, and choose well.
If you haven't watched that video yet, it's titled The Science Discovery That Changed Our Parenting Forever.
You should also know that the brain scans for danger 3 times every second. The amygdala is constantly vigilant for threats, ready to flip that fight or flight switch to save our lives.
What threats is the brain scanning for? Danger is more than just physical threats. From Robin Goebel, we have learned that danger exists in 3 places: outside, inside, and in between.
Outside, our brain is looking for external threats in our surroundings. Watch out, snake! Inside, our brain is vigilant about our internal state. These can be unpleasant bodily sensations like hunger or pain or tiredness, or unpleasant emotions like embarrassment, shame, anger, or fear.
And in between, it's all about relationships, threats to our social or emotional security, and our sense of self and belonging.
Significant enough threats in any of these 3 places can trigger the downstairs brain to take over.
Now, what's the one key to leading them back to their best self? 2 words: felt safety. Felt safety is more than just the reality of being safe. It is when the child actually feels that they are safe, believes that they are safe.
Felt safety is the great opportunity we have as parents to restore our children to their full self, cement deeper trust in us as their safe haven and secure base, and teach them the steps to go from meltdown to peace, from panic to confidence. To see our child's best self re-emerge, we need to help them feel safe in those 3 areas: outside, inside, and in between. Like a good first responder, we can do a quick assessment when we arrive on the scene. According to my best observations, is my child feeling afraid of their surroundings, their internal sensations or emotions, or in a relationship with someone nearby? There are many tools for helping children feel safe. In our training from Connected Families, we learn to focus on the message, "Child, you are safe with me." There are 3 wonderful words to help us remember how to show up safe to our kids: slow, low, and listen. Slow means we buy ourselves some time before we engage in the situation, like taking a deep breath or drinking some water. Instead of rushing right in and controlling the situation, we can remember that a quick response is often threatening to our children and may come from our own downstairs brain. Low means that when we engage our child, we are at their eye level. We lower our body, we lower our volume so that we don't come across as intimidating. Listen. We listen first and foremost to God. God, what is the opportunity here? We can listen to ourselves. What's going on in me? We can listen to our child. What happened? How are you feeling? What's going on in my child? To help you with felt safety, we have prepared a beautiful and free booklet just for you. 30 ways to awaken your child's best self with felt safety. In it, you will find a list of 30 ideas to lead your child step by step from their worst moments to their best and brightest self. You can find the link in the description below. Here's the bottom line. Feeling safe empowers the best parts of our humanity to emerge. We can feel unsafe in our physical environment, in our internal state, or in our relationships. Identifying threats and offering safety are powerful ways to awaken our child's best self. There is so much more to parenting that we will share with you, but the difference between safe and unsafe touches just about everything else. This is our starting point. When we help our children feel safe, we empower their best learning and choosing. We deepen their trust and attachment relationship with us. This week, we invite you to notice in what ways your child might be feeling threatened externally, internally, or between people. Download our free booklet and try out some new ways to awaken those best parts of your child with felt safety. We are praying for you, awesome parents. We sincerely hope that this teaching gives you a miracle moment this week. One turnaround when the grace of God enters into a disaster moment and brings redemption. When it does,
please come back and share your story below in the comments so that we can be encouraged as well as other people who are watching these videos. God bless you and your families.